was standing still. Everything was dark. But I could see, I saw fire. Fire and brimstone coming down on my head.
In front of a standing room only crowd, this joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. Josh Beckett will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man is set down to begin game number 4. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fouled back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Alan Craig will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. D. Gordon will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off to Schneid, hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Yasiel Puig will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
One thing about our 2 starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone, and Hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner here will match up against the upstart Tampa Bay Rays in this year's Fall Classic. Adrian Gonzalez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. After 1, no score. Matt Adams leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Matt Holliday will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Ball 1.
No, that's down.
Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Both runners on the move. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal, or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Johnny Peralta will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Oh, and a good bender that time by Beckett. It's 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Beckett deals now on 1-2. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he will just get his foot in there first, safe at the plate.
And that is the big risk you take when you try to bounce a two-strike curveball with a runner on third base. Your catcher has to be able to block the ball, but this one's about a 59-footer, and it skips away, and that's going to allow the runner to scamper home to score from third.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, the one that he had a few years ago, but when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
Aaron Hill will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And a ball, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With two outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball softly hit out to short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Matt Kemp will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Come on, man.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First offering on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's the 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Right there for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
To right field. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2. A.J. Ellis will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
Come on, Dodgers!
And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. On the ground down the first base line, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. You see him just reach that bat out there and slapping down the first baseline for a base hit.
Juan Uribe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Joe Kelly will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Beckett ready with the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. It sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
John Jay will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And Beckett will start him out with a fastball here as he jumps ahead 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike. 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Alan Craig will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And a curveball in for a strike.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And there he goes towards second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Josh Beckett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Josh Beckett.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
The batter, second baseman, D.
Gordon will be the batter. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Way outside. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Yasiel Puig will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and the 3rd innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Matt Kemp will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a swing and a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's the 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's 3-1 LA. Matt Adams will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Matt Adams.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Crawford is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Beckett ready with the first pitch. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Good work that time by Josh Beckett. He's got a 3-1 lead. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Three to one is our score here in inning number 4. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One home now to Crawford. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And 2-2. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. A.J. Ellis will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Juan Uribe will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Grounded foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Johnny Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
First a curveball, then a changeup. Not what you'd expect from a power pitcher.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And they have trouble with it in right center.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And Beckett can't find the zone here. It's full 3-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. The next 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Joe Kelly shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Beckett checks, now the pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Runners on first with one down. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Too low, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Here we go.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Next pitch from Beckett will be number 70 in the game. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt
Matt Carpenter. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Josh Beckett will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Josh Beckett.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 now.
Well, that's just a little out of character for him. He's been around the plate all game long, but now he goes 2-0 to the pitcher.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. D. Gordon waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
D. Gordon will stand in now following leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Avoid the dude!
Here's the first offering. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. In there with base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Lance Lynn is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yasiel Puig will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Come on, big opportunity, guys.
Now ball hit pretty well deep down that left field line, heading toward the foul pole. It's hooking fast, but it's going to stay fair as it's inside the left field foul pole. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that that would give them the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 3 runs already home here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no problem out there for Hill as the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals. Alan Craig will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Matt Adams will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he takes ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Now the 2-1 home from Beckett. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Yadier Molina will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight. A ball hit hard to the left side.
And Molina's aboard a base hit.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Shallow center. Kemp is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals 2. Carl Crawford will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
A.J. Ellis will step in, a base hit in his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
All right.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford. Nobody out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Juan Uribe will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. And this ball will be chopped foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Justin Turner is into the on-deck circle now, and he'll hit for the pitcher Beckett here.
Justin Turner.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Ball two now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And now 3-1 here. And if this is a borderline pitch here, you got to let it go. This has to be in a perfect spot if you're going to hack.
Fouled straight back. And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And you can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
D. Gordon will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
The 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, even with the bases loaded, this is a green light situation on a 2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch in your location, and then you better let it rip.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Foul back. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Swinging a ground ball to first. A stab, and he's got it. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with 2 home runs already, I think they just decided they weren't even going to mess with him here. Not a bad idea the way he's locked.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Yo, Adrian!
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Brian Wilson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Aaron Hill will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Aaron Hill.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. An excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
And now the speedy Juan Pierre is out of the dugout as it looks like he's called upon to pinch hit here. First pitch coming from Wilson. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Waiting for it is Crawford. And there's the second out of the inning.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
John Jay will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is hit well towards the hole. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Matt Carpenter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he goes after a fastball, but pops it up back behind second base. Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cardinals 2. Josh Colmenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. On to first with it is Hill, one away.
The shortstop, number 13,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he sits right on the changeup that time and belts it into right for a base hit. Carl Crawford will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Peralta for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers out in front, 8-2. Alan Craig will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Cardinals, right fielder, Alan Craig.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Matt Adams will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Getting out here.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on.
Hear the beer!
Ready now on 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full. Yadier Molina would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And no offer by Holiday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Too high, 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, still 8-2. A.J. Ellis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this one is a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Juan Uribe will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. At last home run, a long one, 423 feet, the estimated distance. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
D. Gordon will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled straight back. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers, courtesy of this swing by Ellis. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. J.P. Howell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Aaron Hill will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This is our house.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Mark Ellis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the one out.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
John Jay will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Two out with the man at first. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
What a great performance up and down this lineup as they just cruise home to an easy 7-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 9-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Beckett. The loss goes to Joe Kelly. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.